over there, Penny Fan, the highest mountain in South Wales. 25 years ago, I came to that mountain to train with the British Special Forces, the SAS. That mountain is cold, wet, and steep. This is a land of raging waterfalls, thick forests, and deep limestone caves. I've come back now to take actor Cynthia Erivo on her very own survival tour.
This is Running Wild, the challenge.
I'm in a barn of sorts, I think, with horses and sheep. I haven't done anything like this before, and I tend to be a person who is willing to try anything once at least, because life's too short.
This is Cynthia Erivo. From Broadway to the big screen, she's a singer,
Your time has come.
an actress who's taken on roles bold and beloved, not to mention a breathtaking performance at the Oscars.
I'm waiting through muddy water.
She's no stranger when it comes to winning awards.
I can't believe we won a Grammy! I mean, Tony goes to Cynthia Erivo.
Or winning over audiences.
Hi, Mummy, look!
And soon she's going to star as a Wicked Witch of the West in the film adaptation of Wicked. Cynthia's success comes from a relentless drive and determination. This terrain is going to put that to the test.
I agreed to do this because there aren't very many young black women that I see doing things like this and who aren't afraid. And I want to encourage them to do the same and to take chances and get out there and try things. That's the main reason. I just want to see more of us out there. Bear's given me this. Huh. What is this? It says 20.9 oxy. Is that the oxygen level of something? Where are we going? I'm hearing a helicopter. This is very different from where I was yesterday. Yesterday I was in a studio.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Guys, welcome to Running Wild.
Oh my god.
Been in a helicopter before?
Yes, so like this.
Cynthia and I will be travelling 12 miles through my old stomping ground, the Brecon Beacons in Wales. On day one, I'll teach Cynthia how to navigate a maze of underground cave systems and then traverse a dense forest with raging waterfalls that are in freezing conditions. If we can make it through the night, on day two, Cynthia will be tested, just like I once was, by the hidden dangers of this merciless terrain in order to earn her extraction.
Helicopter gone. Good job. Well, welcome to the infamous Brecon Beacon Mountains. This whole area is where a lot of the British military come and do lots of their training.
Cool.
And it's notoriously bad weather. Difficult to navigate because you can see you get this low cloud.
Yeah.
Cold, wet, steep terrain.
Yeah.
But it's a perfect place to test and learn survival skills, which is what we're going to make lots of your journey about.
Okay.
So we're going to be heading that way. Along the way, I'm going to be teaching you lots of different things that you're definitely going to need on day two. So stay switched on for this.
Will do.
Watch what you're grabbing onto.
Will do.
So what was your upbringing like? Where were you brought up in London?
Yeah, South East London. When I was 14, we moved to East London. Single mom, originally from Nigeria. I think she came here when she was in her 20s, raised my sister and I. She's kind of fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, she sounds a remarkable lady.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on the ground now. From here, we're heading up this narrow re-entrance. You can hear the river nearby. But also there are lots of caves that cut left and right all through these hills. So I'm looking really, see if I can find a crack, get into one of these caves, try and cut a little bit of the corner of this mountain off. Yeah, so just watch yourself as you climb up this.
Yep.
A little bit icy, but all fine. Nice footholds here. Oh, look, mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
See those?
Yeah. Are they edible, though, is the question.
Well, that is the question. That's a good question.
How can you tell?
Well, white gills are never a great sign.
Okay.
In the UK, there are like over 3,000 different types of mushrooms. 6 or 7 can kill you. I think with the rule of thumb with mushrooms, in terms of survival, unless you really know your mushrooms,
Don't bother.
the bang isn't worth the buck.
That's right.
So I think we'll leave the mushrooms.
Yep.
But look, thistles we can eat. Because you're a vegan, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Yeah. So I have to work a little bit harder to find
do.
food. For those people who know Wales, thistles are everywhere. Yeah, look, the root of that.
Oh, wow. And that is edible?
Yeah. They have quite deep roots, good carbohydrates. So we'll take some of that for you.
Okay.
That's good. You stick that in your backpack
Can you
so you got
make
it.
tea with it?
Yeah, totally. Thistle tea. We'll collect some of these roots.
Yeah.
Boil them up.
Yeah.
That's your carbohydrate, and then we'll drink the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, let's keep going. We've got to find a way into these caves.
Okay, this is a entrance to the cave. Does that go down? No, you can feel air coming out of it. Can't feel that. That's definitely not just a hole.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got proper airflow coming through there. So we'll be following this narrow river valley up, looking for a place to drop down into these caves. You can feel the airflow coming out of it, so it's definitely not just a hole, it's going into a cave system. Here we go. If we drop this flare, when you pull that, it's going to burst out of there. Give it a big pull. And down we go. Oh wow, that's gone a long way.
Oh my God. That is going on forever.
6th century legend has it that King Arthur hid out somewhere below in this labyrinth of tunnels. Exploring them is highly dangerous. It's easy to lose your way and hard to tell how deep you've gone. But I've got a few subterranean survival strategies to teach Cynthia as part of her training. But first, we've got to get down there.
Okay, well at least we know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
I think what I might do is get the extra bit of rope out of your backpack. This is going to be longer than I thought.
We discovered a cave, and I think we're going to go and rappel down it. Never done that before.
The good thing about caves is much warmer.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's a real noticeable temperature change. It will stay ambient, that temperature will stay constant.
Yeah. I want to see what it's like, see if I can actually do it. Hopefully, I'll still be alive by the end of it.
The important part of this is going to be protecting the rope.
Okay.
Because A, we don't know how big a drop it is down there.
Yeah.
And B, sharp edges like that can cut through it. That's where ropes become vulnerable. So we're going to secure this around this big old rock.
Okay.
So for this, you really just do any knot. If your life's on the line, just do lots of them.
Yeah.
Lots of granny overhands.
Yep.
This sharp bit here is a bit we need to be careful of, so we'll throw that down. You can use anything to protect this, even, here we go.
Yep.
So look, even a fleece, stick that right under it where it goes over the edge.
Yep.
So this is really the first thing that I'm showing to Cynthia that she needs to stay switched on for to remember tomorrow. Tie that rope and protect it as it goes over the edges.
So it doesn't rub or anything?
And that is our rope protection.
Okay.
It's just a push, twist and open.
Yep.
And straight on to the end of here. That goes on. So that's your brake hand.
Yep.
That's what you never let go of, okay?
Okay.
So if you lean back now, and then put your weight on it, put your weight. I'm gonna rappel in there first. Getting down to them, they're never these big, nice cave entrances. You kind of just see these little cracks. Welcome to the challenge. Okay, Cynthia.
Yeah.
So once I drop off here, we're into it, okay?
Okay.
Oh, it's tight.
Oh my
It's
God.
tight. Oh wow, yeah, it goes on for a bit.
Oh,
It's all good though, the rope reaches the ground.
okay.
Okay, Cynthia, when you're ready, you're good. Clip yourself in. Make sure that rope protection's in place and over the edge.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's a long way down, a lot further than I thought.
I mean, let's just see what happens in it. Do you know what I mean? It's very tight, though. Oh, there you are. Okay.
That rope protection good?
Yep. Oh, there you are. Yeah, come on. Yes. All right.
Great job, Cynthia, looking good. Well done. Keep your hand on that brake hand.
Yep.
Nice and gentle. Keep your hand on that brake hand.
Yep.
Nice and gentle. Keep it coming, well done. Good, like a pro, like a pro. Great job.
That's so cool. Oh my goodness. It feels like we're in the depths of the earth. And you can feel a breeze coming, you can hear like water in the distance. It's really eerie. Let's say it's eerie, yeah.
So it's always scary dropping into caves, just because you never ultimately know exactly what you're dropping into. But now we're down in it, we're committed. Now we've got to push on, get through and get out. Okay, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Found the water.
Yep.
Look, it's flowing
That way.
that way.
Yeah.
And can you feel that breeze as
Yeah.
well? Okay, so we've got airflow this way. So I think that's going to start leading down,
Yeah.
which we don't really want. We know we've got airflow and water coming from somewhere, so I think we follow this.
Okay.
This is Cynthia's second skill to learn.
So this is our first real T-junction, we've turned right.
Typically, water and air both flow in from the surface. So we've taken a turn, heading upstream against the wind. These aren't steadfast rules, but if you're ever lost in a cave, they're good clues and will often lead you to an exit.
Okay, let's head that way. Keep following this. Yeah, there's water coming down this bit. Yeah, this goes on for a bit. There you go, well done. Okay, so let's grab something out of your pack, grab this.
Uh-huh.
So look, this will, you might have been wondering what you're carrying this for, but it gives our oxygen levels here.
Yeah.
So obviously danger of caves
Yeah.
is
A loss of oxygen. Done.
lots of, but also loads of other gases. So
Yeah.
this will detect all of that. Anything doesn't
Yeah.
like it will give you a beep.
Yeah.
But even if like,
Oh wow.
it's the CO2 in my breath that's making it beep, it'll give us a warning.
Okay.
Yeah, in which case, if in doubt, retrace the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
So always knowing where we've come from
Yep.
and where we're going, mindful of a way out. Here we go.
I hope Cynthia's a quick study. Without these skills, navigating a cave can be deadly, and tomorrow she'll be on her own.
How tall are you?
5'1". That's fine.
5'1". Okay, this is one of those occasions.
Yeah.
You are absolutely the winner here. You know, look, yeah. So, but just
Yeah.
wash your head, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're going this way.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, it pays to be 5'1".
Yeah.
The further upstream we get, the narrower the passageway becomes. But mostly I just hope that Cynthia isn't claustrophobic.
Getting a little narrow here.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This gets really tight.
Oh my God. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna take something off. Just taking my bag off because I can't get through.
Yeah. Well done.
Oh, look at that. Is that daylight?
Huh?
You see that little area there?
Yeah. Okay, keep going this way.
My goodness.
This is so tight. Keep following this feel of the airflow on our face.
Yeah.
Good job. Got easy through those tight squeezes.
Yeah.
Love the rock's pretty slippery, Cynthia. Just watch out. A bit more headroom here.
Yep. Lots more for me.
Okay, just keep your boots dry. If you follow me, we'll stay on the rocks. Onto the top of here, and you're out. You okay?
Yeah. The cave was really, really intense because we got to spaces that are really, really small and confined, and knowing that there was an exit, knowing that there's a way to get out, sort of kept me moving forward. But I'm really glad I did it.
Okay, let's take 2 minutes here. Why don't you have a sit up here? I'll sit here. Do you want me to get you? Have you got a flask in there?
Yes,
Do you want me to get it for you? Oh, look, you are well prepared. Good for you. You are smart. You are smart.
Oh, yeah.
So you got this amazing role now in Wicked.
Yeah.
So who are you?
Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, the Green Witch. Yeah.
You couldn't be wicked. You got the nicest face full of light and love I've ever known.
It's an interesting story because essentially what it is a story about a woman who has to assume the persona of wickedness when actually she's as good as they can be. But when things are said about you but that you can't change, she just sort of decides to just lean into it because that's the best way to do what she needs to do. Yeah.
And was that a dream role?
Yeah.
Your mum must be very proud of you.
Yeah. I did a concert recently at the Royal Albert Hall and she came to watch. She said, you really know how to speak to people. You're doing what you were supposed to do. And I know she always knew that, but it was really nice to hear her say it.
Yeah.
That moment where she truly understood that it wasn't just a thing I like to do. And actually it's my calling.
More than that, yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing I'm supposed to do. Yeah.
You seem to be someone who loves the challenge.
Yeah.
And likes new experiences. Where does that come from, do you think?
I think life is long and it's short at the same time. I feel like we have a responsibility to both explore our lives as much as we possibly can because we have a lot of it, and explore it as much as we can because we don't have a lot of it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So true. It's a gift.
Yeah.
What was one of your motivations for doing this?
I rarely see young black women out in the wild like this, just trying new things, and I wanted to encourage us to get out and do it and be a part of the wild this way. And
well, the wild never judges.
yeah.
You know, it doesn't care whether you're tall, short, black, white, male, female. Do you know what I mean?
That's right, yeah. I don't want to get to age 90 something and think, oh, I wish I could have and I should have. I want to get to the age of 90 something and go, oh, I really did that. That's cool. Yeah.
You're living that now, yeah.
This is for us. It's for everyone. We can all come out here and
everyone,
check it out.
Okay, we're going to push on.
Okay.
Definitely starting to get a little darker now. We do need to get across this river at some point. We do not want to end up wet or swimming in ice and snow conditions. That is how people die fast. So we've got to try and stay dry.
Okay, keep moving.
Like steps. Okay, Cynthia, at some point we've got to cross the river.
Okay.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Want to be careful near the edge there.
Yeah.
That's going to be mega slippery. We do not want to end up off that waterfall in that deep water.
Yeah.
So I think we just push through this bit, get behind it.
Yeah.
You know, hood up, zip up, stay dry.
Yeah.
And then just see if we can work our way across. This is definitely on the edge in so many ways because these rocks are super slippery. One slip and you're into this waterfall, and then it's a big drop into the river. That is quite intimidating to cross. Freezing ice cold water pounding down on you. So we've got to maintain balance, good grip, support each other, and try and stay as dry as you can. It's going to be hard though. We are going to get a little wet. The goal is to get at least wet as possible, okay?
Yes.
We're both cold,
Yes.
but we just need to dig deep for this,
Yeah,
okay? Protect ourselves.
Yep.
Need to get a waterproof shell over the top of that.
But so we've got to cross this river, but it's too dangerous to cross it anywhere lower. So Bear thinks that the best solution is to get under the waterfall.
I think once you're in it, don't worry too much about cold hands, wet feet. It's going to happen.
So we're going to get our hoods up, get as tightly wrapped as we can, and get under there.
In the wild, river crossings like this are extremely dangerous, but at times they're unavoidable.
So once we get under there, it's going to be hard to communicate as well.
I've done my best to protect Cynthia from the cold water and the slippery, icy rocks. But my other concern is the powerful current. There are 3 factors that determine the power of a river's current: width, slope, and volume. This river is wide, which is good for us, because the wider the river, the less the current. But the slope is extreme, hence the 3 consecutive waterfalls, and the volume is very high, due to recent storms.
Okay, so we're as buttoned up as we can be.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Yeah.
I think the first bit, we want to get through that flow.
Yep.
Don't go into the deep water if you can.
Okay.
I'll try and pick the best route, okay? So I think this bit, hood up,
Yeah.
we just dive under.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to have my back, I've got yours.
Yeah.
Our aim is to traverse behind this waterfall, but there is a section ahead where Cynthia and I are going to have to endure the full force of the powerful current. I brought a waterproof parka meant for camp, but it's going to come in handy right now.
Okay, these are really for shelter.
Okay.
But we can also use them as just ponchos,
Okay, yeah.
We'll put that over everything.
All right.
I'm concerned that if Cynthia gets too drenched in this near freezing water, she could suffer from hypothermia before I'm able to make camp and start a fire.
Okay, just for that last bit, there's a lot of flow and I don't want you slipping and going over the edge.
Okay.
I'm attaching Cynthia to me with a short rope. A small misstep in this rushing torrent could quickly lead to a slip down the waterfalls and disaster.
Okay, so the way we do this, I think, I can turn around and like edge backwards. Okay. Do it 1, 2, 3, count, and just walk your way down. I'll be following you.
Okay.
That's where you're aiming for. Straight through all of that and down and out. Okay, so turning around and go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, down, down, down. Here you go. Great job. That's full on through there, you know. Okay, going down there. Now we're going to derope and get moving. Okay. We've got a golden 5 minutes of adrenaline and before we start getting really cold, so we'll just keep going.
Okay.
I got you, you're good.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going.
I hate being cold. There's just like a puddle of water in my shoe. I can't necessarily feel my toes right now.
Good, I've got you. I'm going to keep you on this rope.
The chance of your feet coming up from under you is like disorientating. And how cold it is something I'm just sort of like still trying to get used to.
Like steps. It's the cold water now that is going to be our challenge. You know, once you get cold out here, it's very hard to get dry. Cynthia can't feel her toes, which is never a good sign. I'm pretty soaked through, both soaked, but you know what, it's fine. We made it through. Survival hurts. Winter survival hurts even more. Okay, I'm gonna help you first up here. You know, these journeys are always gonna have this moment. Welcome to the wild. That's it. Well done. So all these journeys have a point where you got to dig deep. Keep moving up, I'm following you. Got a bit of travel still to do. There's not a lot of daylight. Okay, let's take that poncho off. Want to find a good place to make camp before it's dark. Above all, get a fire going. Try and get some warmth back. Careful, it's still icy up here. Great job, great job. Got a quick regroup. It's tied up. Then we're going to power up this slope. Okay, a little steeper here. Let me go ahead maybe. It's a good handhold on that route.
Yep.
Let me get up first here.
Okay.
Great job. We're both steaming. You all right?
Yeah. I've never done anything like this before. Tough. Definitely a test of my abilities and my sort of mental fortitude.
Okay, so look, when you can see the sun like that,
Yep.
if you put your hand out full length, put the number of fingers between the horizon and the sun. So there you got 2 fingers about, yeah?
Yeah.
Each finger's like 15 minutes.
Okay.
So 2 fingers between the horizon and the sun, you got half an hour before it's dark. So we need to make camp. When you're cold and wet, the priority is to make camp and get fire going. I do not want to be trying to figure out camp when it's dark. So here's a tree line.
Yep.
Now we can repurpose those ponchos. And now we need to make a couple of tents for them. Like we use these trees here.
Okay.
We'll work fast, we'll work together, we'll get this done. So we'll set up 2.
Yeah.
Get you one up first.
I hate being cold and wet, so this is pretty gnarly.
I'm just going to use simple ponchos. They're like square, green, waterproof, small tarps. So I think the aim will be to be straight across from here.
Okay.
So we're going to pin them up between the trees, peg them down, nice low profile so you're waterproof and it protects you from the wind. Okay, there you go, if you take that in. And then what you do is collect loads of these ferns that are all dead, dry wood, and you stuff them underneath and build up like a big mattress, and you lie on top of it and it sinks down, and that traps a lot of air and keeps you warm.
So I've collected some dry wood. Now we've just got to get warm.
So priority is to get this going, is it? You know, I said about that golden 5 minutes of adrenaline before you get cold.
Yep.
Mine's run out,
Yeah.
I think. Drastic times, drastic measures. I think we use one, just get this fire
get started.
going fast. Okay, 1, 2, 3, big pull. Boom. Fire.
Crikey. Well done.
Well, you know
Are you
what?
all right?
Emergency times.
Did you burn up your eyebrows just
No,
then?
no, it's
oh
good,
my
it's good.
goodness. Today we needed to get warm quickly. It combusted really fast and Bear's eyebrows nearly came off. But they're safe and sound, they're fine. We don't have to worry about it.
Look, we've got those thistles
Yep.
from earlier.
Nice.
Not a lot of it, but we'll stick it in the water, stick those in the edge of the fire.
Yep. I've never camped before in my life. I would be lying if I said I wasn't like daunted by the idea. And I'm sort of scared of being in the nighttime without all the things that I'm used to.
We'll be fed and hydrated from the thistles and we'll be warm from the fire.
Yep.
When you look back on so much of what you've done,
Yeah.
you look at the young girl, what would you say to her? The young Cynthia.
I'd say just keep going. You know what I mean? I honestly think that without the decisions that my younger self made, I probably wouldn't be here. Or if I did get here, I'd be here in a different way.
Yeah, it's true. Even with all the mistakes and the
Exactly.
struggles and the battles.
So all of those were worth it. They all count
Yeah.
to where I am now. And if I changed those things, who knows where I might be.
So when you say keep going,
Keep going.
You mean it.
Yeah, because all of the things I've experienced, all of the things I've been through, I've used any pain, any joy, any love, any loss. All of that's gone into the stories, into the characters, into the dramas that I've been in. Yeah.
Your singing almost has a spiritual element to it. Would that be right?
Yeah, because I think that I tap into the innermost part of myself when I sing, because I know that it's not, I don't think I ever sing just for me, just in case something in what I'm singing connects or opens something up for someone else as well, or helps to for closure or for opening, whatever it might be. I want it to be a connective tissue for people when they hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been very open about your support for all the LGBTQ community as well.
Yeah.
Why was that so important for you?
Because I'm part of it. You know, they're my family, and you know there are so many young people who don't get the privilege of being able to share who they are and what they are with the world, and be loved for it and be taken care of. And so the more there are examples of people who aren't ashamed to be themselves, the more they grow into themselves as well, and they know that there is a world out there waiting for them with open arms as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that takes a lot of courage sometimes.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes people don't understand that that it's not always safe for people to come out, that it's not always safe for people to be themselves, and that it takes a lot of time and courage and space to be able to do that. So all we can do is let them know that there's patience, and that there are people who love them.
Yeah.
And when they're ready, they're ready.
Yeah, and I think whenever you're authentic in yourself, it's a place of power, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, should we try these roots?
Go on.
So I think if you get into the actual root of it.
Oh, wow. And taste it?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, this is winter survival food, this is. We're scraping the barrel, and you're not going to get a ton of calories out of it.
It's actually quite nice.
But
you could use it to garnish food. That's really tasty. It's like sweet.
I think it's so interesting. You know, she's known as this powerhouse of such an incredible voice and actor, but essentially, as she says, she's a communicator, you know, sharing stories, vulnerabilities, struggles of whatever the character is. And if you have this God-given talent to be able to communicate it through your voice, wow. Every time you're cold or need a pee, come out, stoke the fire, bit more wood on it.
Well, I guess there might be a little bit of a test tomorrow for me. I've kind of put it out of my head, and I will approach it tomorrow when it comes.
And if it's a real emergency, scream.
Because if I start thinking about it now, I'll be nervous and I won't be ready for it. I'm excited for the adventure, whatever it may be, and we'll see what happens.
Morning, Cynthia. Fire's going. Come and get warm around this. You alright?
Yeah.
Survived?
Just that. It's not the best sleep I've had, that's for sure, because my fingers and my feet freeze very quickly. Camp, I've never done that in my life. Tough.
Okay, so as you see, weather's got a little worse.
Yeah.
Rained all through the
colder.
night, but that did the trick.
Yeah.
Shelter worked. So what I'm going to leave you with this morning, first of all, radio.
Okay.
All you got to do
Yep.
is just follow this river.
Okay.
Okay, you'll see a clear little pile of rocks. That is the entrance to a different cave.
Okay.
Drop into that cave, use a rope.
Yep.
And then once you're down, you're going to have to navigate your way to try and find me.
Okay.
Set Cynthia a series of tasks, and I can see her brain's just beginning to re-engage after the night, but she needs to be switched on for this. So we're going to secure this.
Yes.
So that's your brake hand.
Yep.
That's what you never let go of, okay?
Yesterday, I taught Cynthia how to rappel into a cave and protect the rope,
And that is our rope protection.
Okay.
and how to navigate the dark using the environmental factors around you,
So I got the sound of water,
plus an air quality device as a backup.
so that once it starts going oxygen low,
Yeah.
it'll give us a warning. Radio, if you need me.
Okay.
We're going to finish this strong.
Okay.
You're going to smash it. Okay, see you down there.
See you there.
She needs to remember these skills, follow that river, and then into the caves on her own.